Hello, so this is just going to be a bit of a from the heart video talking about my thoughts on e-drama and why I don't really want to take part in it. Because I keep getting lots of questions on streams and I keep telling people, I really just don't want to get into this sort of can of worms where people are saying somebody called you out on this platform, you need to make a response video and all this sort of stuff. And basically my thoughts are mostly that I would rather YouTube be a positive thing for me, where it's more about having fun with people, collecting cool stuff and doing videos on it, answering people's questions, that sort of thing, rather than sort of fighting with people. And sadly, I do know that whenever I do a video that starts to get a bit e-drama-y, it tends to get more views than normal videos, and I know across YouTube as a whole that's why generally e-drama sort of stuff is so popular. Because, if you do a video on that, it's generally an easier video to do and it gets more views than a serious video. But sadly, it's just one of those things I just don't really want to get into it because it's more of a destructive than the creative kind of thing. And what I just say is, I'm not an expert on gas masks or anything like that. What I'd advise you to do if you're interested in things like that is watch videos from all sorts of content creators, get their opinions on things, get my opinions on things, form your own opinions, basically. Obviously, when I do a review of something, it's still going to be opinionated, because after all, reviews are always opinions. And, what you should do is watch lots of different videos, form your own opinions, and that way, you're not joining a fanboy club for one particular YouTube creator. Because I'd also say if you're a fan of mine, please don't go and insult other YouTubers because they may not agree with me on stuff, What's the point in that? They're welcome to their opinions, I'm welcome to mine. As I said, I tend to be fairly libertarian. Also, I'm going to stop bringing up politics in videos. Now, the only exception I'll make to that is if there's questions asked about UK knife laws and things like that, where it's laws that directly influence collecting and sort of all that sort of stuff, because I think that is quite relevant. But I don't want to keep going on about communism and stuff like that in videos. As I said, I have nothing against people that might think communism is a good idea, I just don't like it as an ideology. The same with a lot of these ideologies. On paper it sounds lovely, when it's practiced generally lots and lots of people suffer. Because with most sort of ideologies that try and be for the best of mankind and we know best, they generally don't work very well. To clear up what my political ideology is, I'm probably what you'd call a left-wing libertarian. I agree with the idea of almost complete free markets and then taxation on certain goods to go towards healthcare programs and things like that. So I'm not far right at all, and don't get me wrong, I hate Nazis just as much as communists and things like that. But again, you're welcome to whatever political opinions you want, just please don't shove them down my throat, and then I'll hold off on shoving them down your throat. So I'd say the nicest thing about YouTube is that I talk to people from all across the world, whether it be in bits of Europe, Asia, Australia, New Zealand, America, all those things, South America, Canada. Basically, I think I've had people view and comment from almost every country in the world now. Probably not from all the African countries, but I have had a few people from Kenya and other places in Africa chat with me. And that's the lovely thing about YouTube, is you get to talk to real people, not with all the politics bullshit that your governments might want to make you think about the people. One of the really refreshing things is talking to Russians and having a really nice conversation with them, even though the British government and the Russian government don't like each other very much. When you talk to the actual people, they're cool. I have no fault with them and anything like that. And it's nice to, make friends online and talk to people from all over the world without a lot of the geopolitical bullshit that, you can't get normally because you're told you're meant to hate certain countries because your government doesn't like them, or vice versa. So that's a nice thing, and I'd like to keep my YouTube stuff to do with that. So this is really all this video is about, I don't want to get into any drama bullshit, so please don't bait me into talking about it. I don't want to talk about it. If people don't like my content, that's fine. I would say to some people though, if you don't like my content, why do you watch it? Because that always surprises me, because personally, I'd just say, when I don't like particular videos that certain channels make, I just don't watch them. If I know that certain channels are going to piss me off with their opinions, I don't watch them, And there's also a good thing, Weapon Collector recommends that if there's celebrities you like, don't follow them on Twitter, because all they end up doing is talking about politics and, annoying people that way. So I said, yeah, that's what I'm going to do moving forwards. Not talk about e-drama at all. If people dislike my videos, that's fine. They're allowed to do that, all the power to them. I do like constructive criticism though, so if somebody wants to come on one of my videos and say, I think your videos would be better if you do this, we can discuss it, and if it's something possible that I could do, then that's of course a good thing. But obviously, if it's, I don't like your videos because I don't like you or don't like your opinions, well sorry, there's not much I can do about that, is there? I think a lot of people like my videos because of my opinions, but as said, doesn't just go for gas masks, it goes for anything. please don't just watch my videos on it. If you want to get a broader knowledge of things, watch other channels on it, come to your own conclusion about things. Peace out, everybody, and a goodwill message to everybody, basically. Hope you're all doing well.